All right, welcome everybody to Las Vegas Motor Speedway after Christmas break. Welcome you back to CTC Cup Series racing at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Joining you is Lucas Hoitzma. We're getting ready for a great night of racing here. A lot of drivers already heading out for qualifying. It's Quinn Newton. Great runs this season. He's been one of our first out on a lap. Two. Riding that high line all the way around the outside of the track. Holding that speed for the second lap. A lot of people doing that. Trenton Sneed starting his with the first lap in, quickly passed by William Kelly up to the pole. Newton starting his second lap right now. Out of turn 4, crosses the line. He'll go to the top of the board. Quinn Newton on the pole for now with a 30.7. Item and Liam Yervig with the pole position right now. Next place good. He'll finish in starting on his laps. Maybe just finishing up. All right, so 6th Mark and Christopher now. His first lap right here. Second, Dave Hoitzman as well, done his second lap at the moment. Looking at a good qualifying run on that Nesquik racing machine. Trenton Sneed at the top of the board with a 30.25. Now this track right now, it's going to be flat out in qualifying for sure, and it's going to be flat out beginning of this race for these drivers. So a lot of pack racing. It'll look a lot how Auto Club and Chicagoland did, but maybe a little bit more, maybe even more style of racing. But the tires will wear out. Don't be able to just sit back and wait. Minute and a half left in qualifying. Trenton Sneed still on the top. Mike Christopher into second. Outside pole. Blake Giglio now. Truck Series champion and winner this season in the Cup Series. Still looking to get his pole. Didn't have much practice time, got in the session a little late, but he's always a contender in qualifying and definitely in the race, so we'll see what he puts down. I don't know. Trenton's lap's going to be tough to beat. Blake to the top of the board, 30.23. Leo Carlett laps right now. Start 17th. That will be it. 19 drivers putting in a lap, 4. Don't know if he'll have time though. 20 seconds left. I don't think he'll have time to put in a lap, so be our final order. Oh Jesus, it is not Dover. Alright, so on the pole, Blake Giglio gets it with a 30.230. That is his second or third. So not a big surprise there. Along with Trent Cena on the outside, he's been fast all season. Behind them, Michael Christopher, he's going to start third. Irvig fourth. Fifth. Kaplan seventh. And Will Spark in ninth. 11th. Dave Wayne Wielden in. William Kelly is going to be hit start of the season. Him 16th. Lucky Carlec 17th. Matt Metler 18th. Zach Swicegood 19th. Travis Scrumetta is going to start 5th. Harry Grindell, our winner from last week, will start playing first. He did not get the qualifying lap. And Cliff Mullins 21st. Daniel Wallen in 23rd, rounding out our 23-car field. Go up front. These guys will make one lap around and green next time we cross the stripe. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. Wait through 3 and 4. Pace car pulls off. Start is in the hand of the flagman, Barney. Green flag is out. Like Giglio steps on it. Our green flag racing here in Vegas. 95 laps here today. Blake Giglio with a good start. He'll clear that outside line, move up. Mike Christopher in tow. Trenton Sneed there in third place, right behind him. We are halfway through our first lap, coming through turns 3 and 4. We're going to be 3 wide exiting turn 4. Trenton Sneed on the bottom, Mike Christopher in the middle, and Irving in the outside. And he'll use that momentum on the outside and almost clear everybody on the inside. Caution is out. Like an incident in the back involving Dave Hoytsma and several other cars. Will Spark, I can see. Not too much damage, guys. Carlec with some heavy damage there. I think he got the worst of it. I can see it happen. Harry Grindell on the bottom. Like, oh, okay, in front of Hoytsma. 18 contact with some. Back at that. 33 on the bottom. Put up a little bit more than the 18 was expecting. 18 was a little lower than the 33 expected, and that just started a chain reaction. Involving a lot of drivers. Travis Scrumetta there, he had a lot of damage. So maybe a little bit of not checking up for the accident. People moving down. How much you can do a fast-paced track. First caution tonight. Guys coming down, maybe taking some fuel. Remember, there was no stage cautions in the race series, so any moves they're going to be making right now are going to be for the end of the race, taking some extra fuel just in case. Alrighty, so half the field come down pit road for various reasons. It was still out front. Looks like the 39 of Lean in second. Michael Christopher fell back a little bit. All in all, top 5 staying about the same. Roll on to lap 5 of 95. All 23 drivers still in action, most of them taking quicker. Profile here, pace car lights are off. Yada yada yada. Green this time. They round their way out of turn 4. Pace car dives on the pit road. Field is in the hands of Blake Giglio as they go through the restart zone. Flags out. Steady jump for Blake. Trent Sneed also with a good run behind him. Still to clear that 39 going into turn 1. Put a wall contact there in the back. Stay clean. Trent and Sneed now battling on the outside of Blake Giglio for the lead. They're 2x2 up here in the front. Oh, big loose for the 39. He holds on to it. Great save. We're going to be 3 wide there. Almost 4. But still side by side in the front for the lead. Blake Giglio just closing out in front there. He'll clear Trent Sneed. Now we'll go down to the bottom of the block of 22. Christopher with a good run on the bottom. Trent Sneed kind of fell back running that outside. But not what he wanted to happen there. Barry Grindell's a little loose on that apron on the bottom. But he's going to make a move. Bottom. 22 goes down the block. That was close. Blake loves to see this in his mirror, because at a track like this, all this pack racing, you want those guys behind you to be side by side, not with you. Ford here with Barry Grindell right in the thick of it, 4th place. Jacob Kaplan with a good run. Gonna be on the outside of these guys. Got a good run. Oh, very loose. 82 there on the top. This team has taken a while to get organized, but it's their first week. Hurricane Esports making starts. Jacob Kaplan, definitely he's contending up in the front right now. A very good showing for that team. Got his teammate as well behind Rasheen. But we got a good battle up for the lead right now. They're 3 wide all the way through. Michael Christopher is going to dive to the bottom, take the lead. Oh, wrecking in the back. Like the 23s involved. Daniel Wall in the 72 as well. You guys are going to have to get it back going. There's no caution right now. Heavy damage for those two. Hopefully they still have fast repairs, and they're going to be hoping for a yellow soon. We have the lead pack rounding back through turn 2. Great battle for the lead, still side by side. Michael Christopher, he's getting some laps led, getting those points. But every driver's fighting for at the beginning of this race. You lead 1 lap or more, you get 5 extra points on top of your points for your finish at the end. So it's very important to get up there and lead a lap. If you lead the most laps, you can get another 5 points. So these guys got something to fight for at the beginning. That's why you're going to see them pushing so hard just to get a lead. Once they get it, they may drop back again. But it's a fight to get up there for sure. You're going to need some help. Back bumper of Michael Christopher. Back on Jacob Kaplan in 82. Rest of the field. Jacob's gonna make a move. Ooh, that was close. We're gonna have an accident there. Looks like they made it through clean. Unfortunately, we lost Travis Strumetta. Check his fast repair on accident. That's tough. Hate to see it. We got Daniel Wallen, very slow up here. More front end damage, it looks like. I'm not sure what happened. But got the leaders coming up behind him. Michael Christopher now pulling a little bit of a lead from the rest of the pack. Very big lead now, almost 4/10. That's a big deal at one of these tracks. He can break that draft to get more of a second lead. It's gonna be huge. Gotta be pushing his tires a little harder right now. Oh, James. Ooh, Blake Giglio. People involved in that. Caution is out. Like Trenton Sneed maybe as well. But Blake Giglio definitely involved behind Trenton. Like Trenton doesn't have much damage. Maybe Blake just trying to avoid back at what happened. Middle. Ooh, Quinn Newton it looks like was the start of it. Time. Backstretch here. Lapped car on the bottom, so it's going to put him 3 wide. Like Quinn Newton just kind of wasn't ready for the lapped car, I guess. I think he just made a little bit of contact, expecting him to go lower, and got up into his teammate in the 16. Not what you want to see if you're for that team, but you know, happens. Off and Vespers for the 16 car there. We'll see some guys head down pit road for tires. Definitely some fuel. I don't think they'll be good on fuel to the end if they take fuel now, so definitely one more pit stop after this confirmed. Lap 21, second caution of the night. Everybody in the field came down pit road except for Daniel Wallen. I think he's his lucky dog. Christopher down and away. Win the race off pit road. Kaplan just behind him. Bell, Andrew Beach, Perry Gardell 4th, Cliff Mullins 5th, 6th. Whole cluster of cars are at the end. So, 2 retirements from this race. Looks like Matt Metler and Travis Scribetta not have very good luck tonight. Well, 21 cars out on track this race. Christopher, definitely mentioned right now, he's our leader. Going so far for a lot of these drivers. I think the top 10 I've seen, these guys have traded spots quicker than I can even count. Anybody could win this race at this point. These car lights are still on. When we hit the stripe this time, we'll go 1 to green. Go back on the road. Go to field, we'll go double file. Ready for this restart. Like Giglio, who you saw dominating this race at the start, all the way back in 14th, he's got a lot of ground to make up. A lot of time left, just over 70 laps. Right on board with Trenton Sneed for this restart. Place. Pace car jumps off of the track. There's the green. Cockpit view. Full bar camera. Back up to the front. Christopher's still out front. They will retain that lead. Jacob Kaplan's under fire from Harry Grindell just behind him. Toyota's duking it out. Harry Grindell, he goes to the bottom. Grindell gets a good run into turn one. I think he's going to try to slide up in front of the 82. He does, and he'll make that pass nice and clean. Like Christopher goes to block the bottom. He sees the run these guys are getting behind him. Grindell to the outside of the 22. Huge run, a little bit of a side draft. Good run through the center of the corner. Doesn't clear yet there. He's clear. Harry Grindell to the lead. Mike Christopher falling back on that bottom. Crazy how these two lines are changing throughout this race. I think the track's cooling down a little bit. Started out at about 70 degrees, but sun goes down. It's going to start cooling down. That top line should come in a little bit for these drivers, especially in turns 1 and 2. A little bit of bumps on the bottom of 1 and 2. Very bumpy, tough to run the bottom. Top is so dominant. Oh, contact up front. Harry Grindell with a door from the 22. Like these drivers able to keep it straight, but not sure how that started. Maybe a little bit of net code, but I think no damage. 22 apologizing over the radio. Definitely didn't mean to do it, but absolutely amazing racing from these guys. Through the field. Cliff Mullins makes his way up to the 5th position, top 5, kind of single file out throughout the field now, so the tires setting in just a bit. These guys trying to save. Andy Lee up to 8th. 9th. Waitsman fighting him on the bottom there. It's a battle for 10th place. Side by side as they come through turn 3 and 4, and they're a little bit of loose contact for the 82. Gonna keep it on the top, try to stay out of everybody's way. That's heavy damage on the right front. Not sure what happened. Oh, got a spinner in the back, like the 39 and lean. We just got loose off of turn 2. Like no damage though, we keep it straight. But we're gonna go back and look at what happened to Jacob Kaplan. Quick. Battling for the lead. Oh, got very loose out of turn 4 and just cranked up into the wall. Kept it out of everybody's way. Very smart racing. Catch up anybody else in your own mess, but you know, it's our decision to stay out of that because the right front damage a lot better than going into the rest of the field. We'll live to see another day, maybe fall back a little bit, but that'll give Harry Grindell the lead back. Now Andrew Beach up to 2nd place. He's looking like he wants to take that lead. Now still out front for a winner from last, or 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry, last race at Dover. Yeah, he had a dominant performance at Dover, and he's looking to back that up here at Las Vegas. Trying to start off 2023 strong. Caution's out. Like Dave Hoyt's were involved. But he towed it to pits, and I hear a pace car absolutely ripping out of pit road. Trying to figure out what supercar was on the track. We'll get a second look back at what happened. 97. Got those BGR teammates on the bottom. One who caught the wall. I've done that before. At Las Vegas, turn one wall. It'll come out and get you. It doesn't. It sounds stupid, but I assure you, it's not as easy as it looks. Many people have fallen to that wall. That'll be the third caution of the night. Lap 37. Long green flag run. About 17 laps on that run. These guys will head down pit road once again, I'm sure. Take some tires. They have 4 extra sets in this race, so this should be the second set for most of these guys. Like Harry Grindel's down and away. Ooh, big fight. Looks like he's gonna win the race off pit road barely at 33. Taking a 2-tire stop or just fuel only. Interesting strategy. I like the call. Get you some track position. Track to do it. Dax Weisgood, who stayed out onto the lead. Also, I like that call as well. The 39 up to 8th. Took right sides or fuel only. The rest of the field taking tires. 8. This is going to be close on fuel. I think they should be able to make it from here, but I'm not 100% sure. Or it is flat out for a majority of this race around this track and these cars. They're the low downforce, high downforce, low horsepower package. So you're going to be burning a lot of fuel. I mean, full throttle a lot. Guessing somewhere in the 50 lap range, and we have 57 laps to go, so big question mark right now if anybody can make it on fuel. Dax Weisgood, the lead, get some laps led as extra 5 points. But he's going to be out here on 17 lap old tires, so Be a little tough for him to hold on. Have to see how it shakes out. But at a track like this, save a set. Track position might be worth it to stay out. Pace car lights are going to be out this time. Drivers will double file up. So as the field heads into turn 3. Guys ready to get this show back on the road? For our third caution of the night, gonna go green on lap 41 with 55 laps to go. 2 questions in mind. Who's gonna be able to hold on to this lead? Who can make it on fuel? All those will be answered soon. Now we're gonna go green again. Zach's twice good. Gets a great jump on the field. He just leaves everybody behind. Great start. Gonna help him out for holding on with these old tires, but man, they made up a bunch of time on him in one turn. Not looking good. He's gonna get past before turn 3 even. He's gonna drop quick. Barry Grindell is going to take over the lead. Andrew Beach is going to make quick work of that 4 car. Coleman's dropping behind the 8. And that's quick teammates working together. Oh, big wreck, 16 involved Blake Diglio, 30 car. And I think that started with the 88. Saw him get close to somebody's bumper. And I think he caught him. Not 100% sure on that. Take a look back at that. Right on board with the, I think it's started somewhere around that. Ooh, looks like the 80 in front of him. At the 83, headed into turn 1, loses the back end a little bit, comes down to the double zero. The double zero, trying to save it, kind of collides with the 16 as the 16 is trying to avoid the 83, and everybody just comes together. Not much you can do about that. Caution of the night on that restart. Zach Swice will take it on pit road. It's gonna work out for him. He's able to keep the track position, lead a few laps. Now get some tires, maybe fix some damage. So it looks like Blake Giglio, using that first fast repair on that first incident, he got involved again. He's going to be out for the night. Car is destroyed. 19 cars remaining now. Car looking pretty destroyed too. How he's doing. Just listening in on these guys' cockpit cameras. Going to green right now, but I think we are close on fuel. I'm hearing a lot of them shut the engine off, push the clutch in. As you can see, we're on board with Trent and Steve right now. He has shut that engine off. He's going to cut it off right there. Turn back on. He's trying to save fuel, so I think they're very close since their last pit stop. It's gonna be interesting to see. Maybe he's not close and he's just saving. But that confirms, definitely on the drivers' minds. Fuel is going to be a factor if we go green. 18 cars left on the track. 18 cars on the lead lap. Pace car is going to dive off. We'll get back to green racing. 48. 8 to go. Halfway.
Green, green, green.
Barry Gurnell with a good start. Capture that lead. Keep it. Cliff Mullins in a heated battle with his teammate in the 8 car behind him. All Nesquik top 3 at the moment. Top 4 now. A lot of dominance shown from this team lately. Andrew Leach now able to clear the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Looking ahead at that 70 car. He's been wanting that lead all night. Same with Mike Christopher. He's been up there. He's led a few laps. He's been battling hard. Very strong push from these guys. I think anybody in this top 5 at least, good shot to win this race, and anybody in this field really. A lot of speed from all these guys. Interesting to see how this shapes out at the end. They're going to get a lot more aggressive. They're also running out of fast repairs, so it's going to be a balance of aggression to take. Cliff Mullins getting around Andrew Beach. And he's going to get a good run to the bottom of the 70. Even going into turn 3. He's able to clear Harry Grindell. Cliff Mullins to the lead. He'll lead this lap, it looks like, so he'll get that extra 5 points. Oh, now back to the bottom. Side by side battling here for first and second and fourth and fifth. Andrew Beach there, stuck in the middle of all of it. Can't go back, he can't go forward. Michael Christopher gets a little loose out of turn 4. Gonna collect the 82. 82 looks like, oh, he had it saved, but he slid up in the middle of the tri-oval. Oh, that is unfortunate for those guys. I think Randy Lee was the one who had nowhere to go. Park also getting some damage in that incident. Look at that. The 22, I think he caught the apron a little bit. Those guys slide down. Minimal damage right now. The 22, I think, escaped with not too much. The 82 just locked it down. So, yeah, I think, I mean, obviously, you know, he back up, but he had it locked down. He was doing all he could. Just car kind of split up. I think his night's gonna be over. That car's crab walking pretty bad. Two drivers, heavy damage. Kaplan involved in that wreck. Randy Lee, it looks like he had a fast repair luckily, so he'll take that. Jump out of pit road, stay in the lead lap. 39. His car does not look good. Like about half the field coming to the road now. Newton, Gene Miles, Mark, Jonathan Leach, Ellie, guys taking some tires. Yep, looks like tires for those guys. Except for Daniel Llewellyn, he took right sides or fuel. Harry Grindell still going to be in the lead. Green flag laps on those tires, but I think it's the right call there to stay out, keep the track position. So, 5th caution of the night. Just passed halfway on lap 56. Maybe about 38 to go. We take the green flag again. Alright, apologies. 37 to go. More caution laps. Apologize for the video quality this week. Difficulties getting the broadcast set up, so I'm gonna be stuck with 720p full HD. I know, oh, it looks so blurry. What we got right now. So apologies for that, but it will be fixed next week, I assure you. Speaking of next week, no more off weeks this season. Ready for the Charlotte Roval, our only road course of the season in our 14 schedule. After the Charlotte Roval, which will be a quick night lap race, so make sure to tune into that. Don't miss it. Be over in the blink of an eye. After that, the next weeks it'll be the Charlotte Oval, so a nice double header at Charlotte. Pick the road course variant and then the Oval. Could be a fun time. Drivers will double file up. Bag green here, pace car off. Drivers coming out of turn 4. Harry Grindell gonna step on the gas. Our back green after the 5th caution of the night at 59. First car on tires is the 3 car of James Riles, 9th right now. But he's quickly made his way up to 6th since the start this run. 1 lap was able to gain 3 spots, so I think those tires are definitely helping James. Got to make them work quick. Once they get hot, they're going to start to even out with those guys in front of them. Oh, James got loose. Oh no, the broadcaster's curse. Hard on the inside wall goes the 33 with him. And there's somehow no caution for that. There's a caution. Heavy contact for the 3 and the 33. Like the 33 is going to tow it. The 3 is going to take it to pit road. Heavy engine damage. James just, we were riding on board. Saw the whole thing. Got loose off the corner. Not much you can do. look back anyway. Looks like on the bottom, below the 18, goes up to clear. Oh, okay, so it wasn't just a case of getting loose. He maybe tried to clear where he wasn't. Simple mistake at a track where you're trying to manage that momentum. He's just trying to block that 18 and wasn't quite clear. It was a matter of inches there. But you know, it's an easy mistake. Apologize for it over driver's chat. No harm, no foul. But I'm sure his teammate in the 33 was sad that happened. Let's go on board with the 33 for that instance. That'll be a good view. Bar cam. The purple car up there, the 3 car, he's going to come down and bend the 33 into the inside wall, right into that cutout. Just went for a ride. Actually parked next to a camper. Oh man. Well, that's the 6th caution of the night. Had a unfortunate series of yellows here. Cautions breathe cautions. But it looks like a majority of the field coming down pit road, taking some tires, taking fuel. Daniel Llewellyn, who took a right side set 8 laps ago, will stay out in front of the field, get those laps led. And speaking of extra points, let's take a look at the points. Guys, Hayden Lowell, he's going to be number 1. Those top 4 all have wins, so they're all locked into the chase, which starts on week 11. 5th through 10th all still open. Mike Christopher, the leader of the guys who have not won a race yet. Daniel Llewellyn, who is our leader right now, he's definitely looking for those points. He's right, he is the cut line. Lucky Karlek, Lucky is right now, he's sitting in pit road. He's got a clean car, looking to make up some spots right now. So yeah, Colin Salkane could not make it tonight, so he's definitely going to fall out of that 12th position, but there's plenty of time left in the season. But yeah, situation, top 12 right now. Remember, top 10 make it into the chase. Works like the old 2004 through 2010 format in real life NASCAR. Go through a 4-week period. All the points will pretty much be reset after week 10. We'll have to battle it out again to win the championship the last 4 weeks. So with that wreck, at this point in the race, we have a season low 14 cars on the lead lap. Lucky Karlek will be your last car on the lead lap in 14th. A lot of wrecks here involving a lot of people in the midsection of this race. But that's what pack racing does. Not much you can do about it. Next week we will be Charlotte Roval, as I said. Won't be cautions, so we won't have to worry about that. It'll be these drivers, up to these drivers, to get through it clean. I think in that race where you qualify is gonna really determine where you're gonna finish, which is a complete polar opposite to the track like this, where you could start in the back and get to the front in 10 laps. Daniel Llewellyn, pace, he's going to lead the field to the restart zone. Pace car pulled off. Green flag is out. Lee on that outside. It's a decent jump. Push from the 23, Mike Christopher. Daniel Llewellyn out front for right now. You got a good jump. That restart. Squeaky clean car for the 23. And some relatively new tires. Gonna be looking to hold that track position. 3 wide behind him for second. Harry Grindell stuck in the middle of those 3. Oh, a little bit of contact with the 88. Daniel Wong gonna lose the lead to the 70. That contact, Harry was able to dive down and keep his momentum. These two, Randy Lee and Daniel Wong, started on the front row of this last restart. They've held their position well. Randy up to second place. But Harry Grindell has been dominant all night. He's going to take that lead, and he's trying to run away with it. Oh, I saw contact with the 22. He's down in the infield again. Back up on the track. That's scary. Caution is out. I thought we were going to have another incident like the 82. Luckily, they were able to avoid 22 this time. That'll be our 7th caution of the night. Apologize. Back. Take a look back at that incident. On the backstretch here, he's 3 wide. I'm sorry, in turn 3, he's 3 wide with the 8 and the 4 car. 4 just moves up a little bit and squeezes them into the 8 car. Another incident between those teammates. Hopefully not retaliation from the 4. I think it was just an honest mistake. Definitely not too much damage for the 22, so he'll be able to recover. Like I said, this track, you can go from the back to the front in 10 laps, so definitely not race over for the 22. Like 9 cars staying out on this caution. Rest of the field heading down pit road for various reasons. I'm just... Wallen, I think, taking some tires. Down and away. 4 tire stop for the 23 car. Harry Grindell able to retain that lead. He got it back from the 23, but the 00 held on strong with those older tires. Along with Quinn Newton, they're 2nd and 3rd. Impressive run for those two. Oh yeah, the Labor 12 cars are plentiful out here. Really a question of who doesn't have Labor 12 on their car. Drummer for Labor 12 is in second. That's Randy Lee. Great friend of mine. Awesome guy. If you haven't checked out Labor 12, awesome guys. Great music. Recommend checking them out. Not a sponsor. They're just awesome people, and want to give a shout out. Ours have Labor 12 on them tonight. Still 2 to green right now. Car's still on the lead lap. Then Leach, he's got a clean car, but he's a lap down, I think. He's gonna be looking for that lucky dog on the next start. Could put 15 back on the lead lap, but we have cars out on track. And being the 30 car, who I think is just making laps to make up spots. Team championship and the drivers championship on the line. It's important you get all of the points out of the race that you can. Many drivers out right now, there's a lot of spots to be made up. Our lights are out once again. 7th time tonight. Go double file. As these drivers run their way to turns 3 and 4, Carl will make that quick dive into the road. Greg Grindell getting ready to get this race back underway. A lot of battling going on, second on back, but Harry Grindell able to pull a half a second lead on the rest of the field for now. Breaking that draft down the backstretch, trying to keep those guys side by side. Pretty wide for second, Randy Lee to the bottom of the track. Big send into turn 1. Able to clear the 8, but not the 88. They're still going to be 3 wide off turn 2. Big push from the 4 car. Oh, he slid up a little bit. Contact is almost made. Cliff Mullins was thinking about 4 wide. Now the 88's able to clear those 2. Another 3 wide again. Contact made. Double zero down to the inside of the track. Trying to find where he's at. Oh, he slid up again. He couldn't save it. Oh, man. That sucks. A lot of drivers involved in that wreck. I think those three just came together on corner entry. Daniel Llewellyn, Jonathan Leach, Will Spark, Andy Lee, Indra Beach. That's just to name a few. Daniel Llewellyn saying over radio he has never rolled that much in his life, so I think that'll be where we'll start. Back to the caution. Randy, okay, we'll back up a little bit. Happened there. So we're looking at the 00, the blue car, and the yellow car, the 8. Front 00 kind of slid up, 37 on the top. Did not give enough room. I think that's where the wreck started. The 8 just didn't have room to go anywhere, and he had to come down into the 00. And 00 on the bottom there, trying to keep it off of the track. That's tough to do. He's at full speed. He just can't do it. He's got the wheel turn left. 22 involved. Obviously the 23 flipping. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. He's still rolling. He's still rolling. Still rolling in there. He finally comes to rest 500 miles later. Oh, definitely a lot of drivers involved in that, but it looks like Michael Christopher, who had heavy damage, he saved his quick repair once again, but he's going to come out in front of the field. 4 tires. I think no, he took his quick repair and left. So Michael Christopher gonna take the lead from these guys, but he's gonna be on slightly older tires. It's gonna be tough. Let's actually take a look. The last time Chris, so it was 8 laps ago that he took tires. I like that call. He only put about 4 green flag laps on those tires, along with the slide. So just taking that quick repair, he's going to take the track position with it. Head up to the front. I think he had some of the newest tires of the front guys, so he decided that it wasn't worth it to take them. He'll take that lead back after being involved in that wreck. Now 14 cars standing on track at the moment. Cars on lead lap. Jonathan Leach going to give a wave around this time when we come back to the stripe. Andy Lee. Damage is not as heavy as I would think it was, but definitely not in contention to win anymore, I would say. Shane Wheeldon looks like he was involved in that wreck. That car does not have a front end anymore. Very unfortunate for Shane Wheeldon in the 83. You guys will double file up once again. Mike Christopher is going to be in the lead this time. Again, 13 cars remaining on the lead lap. Wave around right now. He'll try to make it back around to the field. Got a very clean car, so Jonathan Leach fans in here, he's got a good shot to win this race with 15 to go. He's one of the only cars left with a race car. Flag in hand for Barney.
Green, green, green.
And after our 8th caution of the night, 15 to go here at Vegas. A lot of gambling going on tonight. Not a lot of winners, but we'll crown a winner here in 14 laps. Lap 82 of 95. Mike Christopher with a good jump, and he'll keep that lead for now. Those slightly older tires, but Quinn Newton and Harry Grindell, they're going to be trying to get past him quick on those new tires. Mike Christopher holding strong in that lead. Going to be doing a lot of blocking to keep those guys on the newer tires behind him. But I think that 88 Quinn Newton has a little bit of rear end damage. It might be slowing him down. Big blocks from the 22. Big run from the 70. He's going to have to block that. Down to the bottom of the racetrack goes the 22. Big run from the 70 again. He'll block the top. 70 crosses him over down to the bottom. And that might be the pass for the lead and the win right there. Harry Grindell, the dominant all night. He'll take that lead over from the 22. Now the 22 of Mike Christopher has Quinn Newton to worry about. Oh, contact with the 8. Andrew Beach hard on the inside wall. Not sure who he made contact with. Quick replay of that. On the top. Car on the bottom. The 4 tried to slide up behind him and just caught his bumper a little bit. Same deal as last week with the 22. Back up to the front, Michael Christopher was able to hold on from the 88. Able to keep second. Maybe try to cool his tires down and make one last run at the 70 car. 9 to go now here at Las Vegas. Down the backstretch. Backing off in the entry, trying to cool those tires down. He can save them a little bit. He'll even out with that lead car. Got to stay close enough to get on that quarter panel, maybe get a side draft. Not over for Michael Christopher. But it's looking really good for Harry Grindell up there in that lead. So 37 Cliff Mullins right behind the 22. He's making a good push up toward the front, and I think Mike Christopher is falling off a little bit. Harry Grindell doing a good job managing those tires, not overheating them, also not letting that 22 get too close to him. This pack of 5 here in the top 5. Second pack very far behind. I think they all got a little bit of damage. So it's going to be a 5-car race for the win right now. Big blocks from the 22. Is just running away with this thing. 22 on those old tires, I think, is holding up those guys behind him. Nothing wrong with that. Got to get all the points you can. Four to go right now. 3 to go when we hit the stripe. Harry Grindell out to a healthy 0.3 of a second lead. They have broken away from the rest of the field. Almost 7 seconds to 6th place now. Two to go. Harry Grindell. His way through turns 1 and 2. Out of turn 4, he's going to take the white flag this time. Final lap here, 1.5 miles to go. Harry Grindell out to a healthy lead. Michael Christopher and Trenton Seed side by side for second. To try to capture all of these guys. They cross the line. The battle for second is close. Harry Grindell out of turn 4. He'll take the win. Michael Christopher with a good run on the outside. He'll take second. Third for Trent Seed. Fourth for Quinn Newton. Fifth for Cliff Mullins. Good finish for those guys up front. Rest of the guys with damage coming across the line after a messy Las Vegas race. Like Zach Swait's going to take 6th. Jonathan Leach in 7th. Carl Eck in 8th. Randy Lee in 9th. And William Kelly rounds out the top 10 tonight. With Andrew Beach, Will Spark, Shane Wielden, all the last cars to finish the race. Grindell getting a bump from his teammate and Cliff Mullins. Burn it down tonight. Congratulations to Harry Grindell on back-to-back wins. Our winner 2 weeks ago at Dover. For our holiday break, he gets another win here at Las Vegas. First multi-time winner this season. Harry Grindell, Vegas winner, and he's celebrating. Our top 3 in the waiting room here in a moment. Alrighty, we'll start with Harry Grindell. He's just having fun out there. Harry Grindell, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me? Well, it was a interesting race to say the least, but with that last restart, about 9 to go, you're able to hold on with those other 5 guys who had good speed, I'd say, but you're able to hold on, get around them, and get the win here tonight. How are you feeling? Yeah, it was a great race for you. You led a lot of laps. Your second win in a row, first multi-race winner of this season. So that's an awesome thing to have as well. Uh, you had a good run with your teammates tonight too. I remember mentioning the top 4 were Nesquik at one point, so that's also impressive. Congrats to all you guys. And got any other words? Well, I appreciate you joining us. Congrats on the back-to-back wins again, and go enjoy it with. So that was Harry Grindell. Absolute dominant performance from him. We'll get Michael Christopher in here now with his second place finish. Christopher, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me? Well, you had a good run tonight. You led some laps, but you came up a little bit short on that pit strategy. I think the tires are holding you back. What'd you see from inside the car? Yeah, you've had a sort of Mark Martin season so far. I can't count how many second place finishes, third place finishes you've had. You've run up front a lot, but you just haven't been able to finish it. It's tough, I get it, but no, you still had a good season. You're holding up the team points well, and got any other words? Yeah, with the multi-time winner from Harry Grindell, that opens up the last spot for anybody. Right, so it's looking good for you right now, leading the points still for those guys, and congrats on the second place finish, man. We'll see. All right, that was Michael Christopher, and our third place finisher, Trenton Sneed. We'll bring him in the booth. Hey, Trenton Sneed, it's looking at the booth. Got me. All right, well, you had a good race. Just surviving this race, I think, is a win in itself. What'd you see there in the car? I'm gonna say something else I also didn't get. Nobody could hear those interviews. All right. Repeat what you just said. That's not good.
Unmute your desktop audio, didn't you?
Yeah,
Hello?
I had Discord muted for another thing I was doing.
Mm.
That's unfortunate. All right, Trenton. So how was the race?
Well, let's see. I think it was on lap 3. You didn't get it, did you? Well, if you didn't, I'll just have to post it in general, like I do with my other moments. Got a little love tap. Just about died, but held on to it. It was on lap 53 coming to 54 when the 82 and the 22 got each other. I had to go all the way through the grass. I mean, I'm Dukes of Hazzard in this shit. Okay? You remember in the 87s when Harry went all the way through pit road? Yeah, this was cooler.
Oh yeah, we'll have
It
to look
was-
back at that.
It was cool until I kind of Dave Blaney'd it. And I want to apologize to Quinn. This is like the second week in a row I've actually killed him and me trying not to die. Who I do not want to apologize to is the 45 for saying you should have just held the brake. Well, Aussie man, these cars don't have air brakes. When you're flying through the grass trying not to get doored, there's only so much left turning I can do and jabbing of the brakes, not spinning out. The fact that I didn't die and Quentin didn't completely go around as my keyboard flew off my knee for reenactments of me jabbing the brake. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Top 3. I'm excited. I'm happy. Dear God. Feel bad for Beach. He died at the very end.
Well, it was a great points night for you. Great points night for most of the Nesquik guys. I remember saying, I said this to Harry, didn't catch it unfortunately, but top 4 of you were Nesquik. Top 4 in the race. I remember saying that at one point. That's very impressive. Looking like Hendrick Motorsports out there. But impressive run from you to make it through. I think there were only 5 clean cars running at the end up front, so that's...
You know, I didn't use my quick repair, but this car is not clean, okay? Like I said, going through the grass. Oh, these leaf springs, this is kind of archaic technology. They were not happy with me at all. In fact, I think my vertebro from the landings, it was not pleasant, my friend.
Yeah, I feel you. You went for a ride tonight, and so did I think most of the field. But you had a good run. Got any other words or shout outs or anything like that?
Sponsor shout outs. I think Nesquik Racing, Strawberry Supremacy. We're doing good. The embarrassing thing is the only car that's not a Chevy and actually running a Nesquik car is one that's kicking our asses. So that's kind of depressing, but it is what it be, and it be what it is. Trian Technologies, if you want to access control video surveillance, go to treunusa.com. Tell them that Trenton sent you. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, STC Imperium Racing, BCR Sim Products, Sweet Tea Engineering. Thank you for broadcasting. Just teammates. Harry's fan club there at Low Drag, Beach Motors, no low timed engines, okay? No low time, full advance. Cliff, Lucky, Randy, everyone that comes stop by, love racing with y'all. Hell yeah, praise Dale, Happy New Year. I'm out.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Trent. We'll see you next week.
Yeet.
Hey, Harry, I hate to bring you back. I don't know if you saw what happened, but I may or may not have gotten nothing of our interview. So would you mind doing another one really quick?
I don't mind at all, no.
All right, so we'll just do a quick one, get you out of here quick. But how was the race for you, Harry?
It was a lot of fun. Wasn't expecting to win, said that last week. I say that every time I win, really. But yeah, worked really, really well with my team. We were coordinating really well, had a lot of fun. Main reason I signed up for this league in these cars is because I enjoy how aggressive you can be with what you do with your car, and did a lot of that tonight. A couple of people were a bit iffy about that, but the fact that we didn't die means that I'm to the contrary. I think we were okay. But yeah, huge shout out to Nesquik. We worked really well tonight. Huge shame what happened to Beach. Hopefully you can pick it up a bit next week and have some better luck, because he's had really bad luck for a while now. Team Kamikaze, yesterday, the 1st of January, or today in the US, still is was our 4th birthday. So huge shout out to Team Kamikaze, everybody on that team. I would not be doing what I am doing without them. To our paid sponsors, Center Toasting and Soyo, huge shout out to them for helping us do what we do. Kamikaze Design House on Instagram, Hubert Magic on trading paints, to yourself for hosting, broadcasting, and everyone who helps make this happen.
Well, I appreciate you joining. Sorry about having to bring you in again, but congrats on your win, brother, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, see ya.
Alrighty. Well, I haven't done that all season. I thought I was going to do it at some point, and I did it. So apologies to everybody. Like Chris, I wasn't able to get him back in here, but basically he said he's sick of finishing second. Wishes he could get the monkey off his back and get the win, but you know, shout out to Mike. He came in the booth, didn't catch any of his interviews, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that was Vegas. Harry Grindell getting the win tonight. Congrats to Harry, and I think that's gonna be it for me. Had the race results up. You can see the top 18 down to the rest of the 5. And thanks for joining me. I'm Lucas Hoitzma. As always, it's been a pleasure having y'all. Next week we'll be at the Charlotte Roval, like I said. It'll be a nice, quick race. Hope to see you there. Yeah.